Hello YouTubers, RogueMonkeyJr here, and today I want to talk about gas grenades in Battlefield 1, why they're so annoying, first of all. Secondly, how to properly use them, because I see this a lot, people don't use gas grenades properly, and how to use them effectively to help your team as opposed to actually being a detriment to your own team, because people do this a lot. They don't see it, but they use the gas grenades in a certain way that actually hurts their teammates more than it helps them. So first things first, the gas grenades are getting a slight nerf in the upcoming patch in February. They're only going to last 15 seconds as opposed to 22 seconds, but I still don't believe that this is enough. I still think that people should only get one gas grenade, seeing as they are resupplied so quickly. I mean, grenade spam in Battlefield 1 is, everybody knows about it now. There's just grenades flying everywhere all the time, and especially on the infantry focused maps, people are using gas grenades in ways that actually hurt your team more than they actually help you, and some classes benefit from this more than others. Now let's talk about the classes. Now there's one class in particular that has better hipfire than all the other classes for most of the weapons that is in its weapon arsenal, and that is the assault class. So when you're playing assault and you actually need to put a gas mask on, you're not at as much of a disadvantage as any other class, and this creates a problem where if you're playing any other class and you're fighting against assault players that have gas masks on, they don't care about having the gas mask on because their weapons are far better at hipfire than yours will ever be. And add to that the fact that for close range combat, assaults have the best weapons hands down. It makes it really annoying to play any other class but assault, especially when you know that there's going to be gas everywhere. Why would you put yourself at a disadvantage? And it doesn't promote team play, so people aren't going to go medics and supports because those classes weapons have really poor hipfire as compared to the assault class. Now, do we really want this to happen in Battlefield 1? I mean, the point is to promote teamwork and not just people go assault because there's probably going to be gas somewhere and they just want to have the advantage and not get wrecked by assaults that are running with gas masks on and automaticos and shotguns and whatnot. And I just think that this is one of the big problems with gas grenades. There's too many of them, and there's also one class that has a far bigger advantage of putting the gas mask on as opposed to other classes. And I also feel as though people are kind of using gas grenades for visual cover, and I think that should be the job of the smoke grenade as opposed to the gas grenade. I find that gas is too thick, and some people actually use it for visual cover, and it just takes away the job from the smoke grenade. So nobody uses a smoke grenade because people just know that, well, I'm gonna use the gas grenade because 1, it does damage, 2, it suppresses people, and 3, it provides visual cover just because of how thick the smoke is and, well, the gas is in that grenade. So there's no point in using the smoke grenade. So they make one of the grenades completely useless by making the gas so thick with the gas grenade. Now, gas grenades aren't all bad. They do have some strong points to them and positive points. You can use them to deny areas to your enemy, and you can use them to take down elite classes pretty easily, at the exception of the Flame Trooper kit, because the Flame Trooper kit is equipped with a gas mask. Now let's talk philosophy of use for gas grenades for a moment. Right now, I'm on the map Giant Shadow, and this is the Delta flag with the flagpole right here. So let's imagine that the area of capture is around this circle that I'm doing right now. Now let's say you're trying to attack Delta flag with a couple of friendlies, and there are no enemies on the flag whatsoever. You wouldn't be advantaged to actually throw gas grenades on the flag because this would cause your teammates to actually suffer in either of two ways. They would either have to put their gas mask on, forcing them to hipfire, or they would just stand in the gas but be fully suppressed. And this would give the enemy team an advantage because they're not going to spawn on the flag if they're trying to defend it. They're going to spawn actually around the flag. Now let's say they spawn around here, and your teammates are right in the gas over there. They're either fully suppressed or they're hip firing because they have the gas masks on. This gives the enemy the advantage because they're going to be able to aim down sight and kill you guys pretty easily, as opposed to your friendlies that are going to have a hard time shooting them down. Now what you should do, instead of throwing gas directly on the objective, since the enemies spawn around the objective, throw gas around. Deny the area to them, so that when they come around and they try to attack you and to defend the flag, they're going to be forced to put on the gas masks instead of your own teammates, or they're going to take damage from the gas, and they're going to have a hard time killing you. So this gives all the advantage to your team, and this is what I see the most is people don't use gas grenades properly. But if you use them like this, instead of throwing gas directly on objectives you're trying to take, you're going to find gas grenades a lot more useful, and you're going to help your team a lot more than if you would throw gas directly on the objective. And this applies to pretty much any objective game modes as rush, domination, or operations. Always throw gas outside of where the objective you're trying to take and deny the area to the enemy, or force them to put gas masks on and hip fire instead of forcing your team to either be suppressed or doing the same and putting gas masks on. So now that you know how to better use gas grenades to effectively help your team and not hurt them more than anything else, do you still think that gas grenades should get nerfed? I still believe that gas grenades should get nerfed by only being able to have one instead of two. This would reduce the amount of gas that's flying everywhere and the amount of explosive spam that there is in Battlefield 1. I think this is a big problem because explosives and grenades in general resupply too quickly, and it makes it so that people just abuse them and throw them pretty much anywhere in order to just get as many kills as possible, and it's just a really easy way of getting indirect fire kills. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think about this situation. Don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed the video. If you didn't, hit the dislike button. Subscribe to my channels for more videos like this one, and as always, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one.